So yeah, UConn got a lot better. UConn got a hell of a lot better. And next season, I mean, it's going to be tough to bet against UConn. It really, really is. They just signed Sarah Williams. Like, this is the top recruit that everyone thought was going to go to LSU. This is somebody that is projected to be a top 6-7 pick in next year's WNBA draft. And she has chosen to go in the transfer portal to UConn. Obviously, a player for Wisconsin, who in her last game, in fairness, had 22 points against Iowa, even though they got destroyed. But on the season last year, she averaged 19.2 points, 9.8 rebounds, 2.4 assists on 50% shooting from the field, albeit 8.3% from three. She is still expected to be a high pick in next year's draft. Like, if you look at the ESPN prospects, and look, I don't know how much I trust ESPN, by the way. Like, ESPN, I'm not joking. They do not, like, I don't think they know Awafam exists. In their mock draft for the dub for last year, they did not have Malonga in the first round. Like, I genuinely don't know if they know these players exist, but she's ranked 8th. She is ranked 8th. But again, these are AI articles. These are AI, ESPN, WNBA articles might as well be written by AI. But still, she is 8th on ESPN's. On CBS Sports mock draft, do CBS Sport have like an actual mock draft, like people here? I mean, at least Awafam's going to go higher than 6, but at least they have Awafam on the draft, which helps. Like, there are a lot of drafts that don't have her. It's not out of question she becomes the best overall prospect. Like, this is fair. This is very fair. But where do they have her? They have her 13th. But like, again, they have her in and around Ashland Watkins, although Medina Okot has gone to South Carolina. She has gone to South Carolina, and so has Tanaya Latson. So the two of them went to South Carolina. But obviously, Sarah Williams went to UConn. So South Carolina lost Tahina Paopao. They lost Bree Hall, and they gained in a couple of players. So they're going to be similar. But it's going to be interesting to see how UConn get on, because I think running through Sarah Strong is going to be incredible. UConn also have Blanca Quiros? Blanca Quinones, who is, if you watch Blanca Quinones play, she's like freak athlete. Again, she played for the South American Women's National Championships when she was 16 years old. She could have been 15 years old. And averaged 10.5 points per game in senior. Like, she could be really good. And then they also have the project in Gandhi, who is obviously Irish from Limerick, who Gandhi Mamel, who was pretty okay for the Irish. I have to say, was pretty good for the national team when she played in the under-20s Euros this year for Ireland. But again, big level different. Averaged 10 and 10 in not that many minutes per game, 21 minutes per game. But again, this was a team that they were this close. They were this close to making it into the top. Well, they got to the quarterfinal, didn't they? If they come 5th, did they beat Ukraine in the end? They beat Ukraine. So they came 5th in the Euro Bs, which is not bad. Especially for Ireland, it's not bad at all. But again, she was playing against people where it was 2004, and she's 31st of December 2005. So she's going to be an old freshman. Took up basketball late, but is legitimately 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan. So like, UConn are going to be a real tough team to beat next year. And we can't forget Sarah Strong plays for them still. So you're now basically replacing Jaina El Alfi, or you're moving Sarah Strong to the 3. I don't like moving Sarah Strong to the 3 though. I don't. But like, you've got KK Arnold still there. KK Arnold's brilliant. So you've got KK Arnold. You've got, if they do manage to transfer in a point guard, I don't know what stories the transfer portal, but if Quineros is in there starting, KK Arnold, you've got Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong can play point center. She really can play point center. And what I mean by that is she can play center and kind of run the show, or they can kind of run through her. It is Like it is what it is, but UConn are going to be insane. And we're looking next year. I thought Sarah Williams was going to LSU. I thought she was going to LSU. Apparently, there was all the talk was her going to LSU, and I was like, you know what, full Wiley Williams, her, other Williams, and Flau'jae could have been just one of the most exciting teams in college ball. It could have been really good, but I'm like, no, this UConn team is just the rich get richer, I guess. The rich get richer, and to be fair, UConn have done a good job in the transfer portal since it's like really been a thing. Whether that be getting Lula Besenishaw from Fairfield, Caitlin Chen from Princeton, they've now got Sarah Williams from Wisconsin. Like, they actually have done pretty well in the portal, and I can see them potentially getting, again, I can see them potentially getting somebody else because they do need that point guard. They really do need the point. Maybe KK Arnold can play a bit at the one because she obviously did really well. She was very good as a freshman. Obviously didn't play as much last year. Like, in her freshman year, I averaged 9 points per game as a starter. This year off the bench, I averaged 5 points per game. Albeit, again, 9 points in the championship game. Didn't miss a shot, which is impressive. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. You cannot forget, UCLA have Lauren Betts and Sienna Betts, Kiki Rice. I know they lost Janai Barker. Still have Lauren Betts, still have Sienna Betts, are getting Sienna Betts and still have Kiki Rice. You can't forget about how good that UCLA team was. Dugalich is still there, I think. So, all of those players, you never know what TCU were going to do with Olivia Miles. Probably not great. You never know what it's going to happen with Notre Dame. Don't think they're going to be great. Texas still have Madison Booker, still have a lot of the same players. So it's going to be, college ball next year is going to be interesting. Is it going to be as interesting without Juju, without Paige? Probably not. But it's time for somebody else to, make a name for themselves next season. It is time for somebody else to make a name. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think that this pushes UConn over the edge? I think it would be hard to bet against UConn, but at the same time, look, South Carolina are brilliant. UCLA are brilliant, and Texas are still Texas. You never know. Texas might all come together, and Texas might be able to do it in the postseason. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.